A passionate protest is underway by Dawes Point residents tonight who are about to be evicted from their homes. The first of the public housing properties is tonight being auctioned. Tom Steinfort is at the protest. Tom, good evening. Any chance the tenants will be able to stay?
Well, look, Pete, as far as avoiding eviction goes, this probably realistically is one of the final nails in the coffin of the cause of these tenants in the building behind us right now. The first of their properties is being auctioned off. Bidders have been streaming in. They've had to walk past these protests, though, and hear from the tenants as they go in before they can make an offer. Now, the protesters here, they say that what's happening at the moment is effectively, in their opinion, cleansing of sorts, social cleansing. They say that low-income earners are being moved out of inner city suburbs, and look, they say they do value their properties greatly, but unfortunately for them, so too does the government, and they're looking to cash in. Location, location, location. Public housing properties wedged in real estate gold between Barangaroo and the city. But for tenants like Barney Gardner, these aren't just commodities. For 65 years, this has been his castle.
What does this place mean to you?
Oh, home. That's it. That's my life. That's my memories. Yeah, it's everything.
But along with hundreds of other public housing tenants, the Dawes Point resident is set to be evicted, their heritage-listed homes going under the hammer. The first is this Kent Street property. Its last occupant paid just $77 a week to live here. But tonight it's expected to fetch more than $1.3 million at auction.
In Dawes Point, we know that if we sell one property, we'll probably be able to build 3 new modern accessible houses. And as I said, that's good for the public housing system.
But for the elderly residents who are being relocated, that's little consolation.
Shameful and un-Australian. Australians don't do this to each other.
Tom Steinfort, 9 News.
Call on John McGrath. John, if you're in there, I remember playing touch football with you. You were a fair dinkum guy. You've gone a long way from a self-respecting person, I know. Anyone that's selling the houses of the most vulnerable of this society has no conscience. People that are entering, think of what you're doing. You're buying public housing. Housing where 57,000 people on the waiting list could use, more importantly than you.
That's what we said. It's very suspicious where you can't go in and you can't.
That's it. Yeah. Doesn't need witnesses.
Well,
I'll get you all out yourself. You feel like Hands off public housing. Hands off public housing. Dawes Point is not for sale. Dawes Point is not for sale. To make their beds. And the people out here could be their possible someone. But how are they going to do that if they have to move 2 hours out of the city? Once they can't get their beds made, they will sell them up for a profit again and move on.
The first house just sold for $1.911 million. That might sound like a lot. It's a great deal for this community, and I really hope that the new buyer has been well informed about the destruction that has come with paying that high price, the destruction of a community that has been around for 200 years. You had to have proof that you had enough money to buy the house, that you had a contract on another house already. So really, this auction was only available to the very wealthy who were buying a second home. That's one house sold, and that's it. And we will be here at every auction from here on, protesting and letting the potential buyers know what they are doing to this community by buying one of these homes.